Hi guys, today I'm going to be teaching you ELA, Similes and Metaphors. What is a simile? A simile is a comparison where two things are compared using the words like or as. So every sentence that has a simile in it has to have the words either like or as. You were as brave as a lion. There's as right here and as right here. And then they're comparing the braveness of you to the braveness of a lion. They fought like cats and dogs. They're comparing your fight to the fight of a cat and a dog. And then the word like is right here. He is as tall as a giraffe. They're comparing your tallness to a giraffe's tallness, and the word as is right here. So basically, every sentence with a simile in it has to have the word either like or as. This house is as big as a mansion. They're comparing this house's bigness to a mansion's bigness. And then there's as right here and as right here. He is as strong as an ox. They're comparing his strongness to an ox's strongness. And the word as is right here, and the word as is right here. Your explanation is as clear as mud. They're comparing your explanation to mud because it's probably not very clear and they don't understand what you're trying to teach them. And then the word as is right here, and the word as is right here again. What is a metaphor? A metaphor is a figure of speech or comparison that says one thing is the same as something else without like or as. So a metaphor cannot have like or as in it, or else it is not a metaphor. You are my sunshine. It's comparing you to sunshine, which means you are like the brightness of my day. And as you can see, there is no like or as in this sentence, which means it's a metaphor and not a simile. They're basically comparing two things as they are in a simile, but in a simile, they use the words like or as, but in a metaphor, they do not. Life is a highway. They're comparing life to a highway, and there's no like or as, which makes it a metaphor. She is a happy clam. They're comparing her to a happy clam, and there's no like or as, which means that this is a metaphor too. She was a wildfire of rage. They're comparing her to a wildfire of rage, which means that she was very mad, and there's no like or as, which means it's a metaphor. Her eyes are diamonds, which means they're comparing her eyes to diamonds, and there's no like or as, which makes it a metaphor. What is the difference between a simile and a metaphor? The difference between a simile and a metaphor is a simile uses like or as, and a metaphor doesn't. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.